Hello friends, it's Kathy Clement with Kathy by Design. Welcome to Make and Take Tuesday. This is a weekly series that I do where I share a new paper collection, product, technique, die, tool, and we make something beautiful together. I love the beach, and so when I saw that P13 had a new collection called Sea la Vie, I kind of splurged and got almost all of it. This is the most beautiful beach collection. It's really chic. I love the color palette with these smoky blues and kind of lobster reds, and the patterns are gorgeous. I'm going to show you, I got the 12 by 12 and I also got the 6 by 6. I'm going to show you the 6 by 6 because I've already started hacking up the 12 by 12. But we have lighthouses and anchors and seaweed and shells. Beautiful, beautiful distressed wood and nautical stripes. These are the little images from the 3 by 3. I love this distressed red on the back. Here's our little underwater scene with all kinds of sea creatures, sailboats, florals, fish, and then we're back again at the lighthouse. So this is a beautiful collection. You can see I've been hacking at it. The back side of the front cover on the 12 by 12 has these wonderful cut aparts, and on the 6 by 6 the cut aparts are these floral clusters, and these are on the inside back cover, front cover and back cover in both collections. So I've been busy, and here's part of our 12 by 12 papers. You can see it's basically the same, just larger patterns. Great for scrapbooking or folios, which we probably will do together. I guess you can guess that I've cut part of this out. I love this collection, and I'm excited to play with it. I have so many ideas racing through my head, and when I got started this morning, I was like, what do I want to make? And I'll show you what we're going to do. I think you're going to be excited. Look at these pretty sailboats. And more cut aparts. Okay, so let me put this over here. And I will show you that it also has available die cut ephemera. And I love the packaging that these come in. These sweet little envelopes, really nice for storage, but also you can repurpose them. Then there are these large banners for making garlands, and we may just have to do one before it's all said and done, y'all. This is such a wonderful collection. And then these little tags, all in the same gorgeous color palette. And these are, I guess those are small banners, and these are the tags, all different kinds of tags. So pretty. And I will link to all of this stuff on my website in the supply list. And then these wonderful decorative tags. So, and then I also splurged and got a chipboard book, which I almost did today, but then this idea popped into my head. This is really cool. See, it's a shaped book, and it actually, you get the die cut papers with it that cover both sides of each of the chipboards, so you can make this really cool little mini album. And we probably will do that at some point as well, but not today, because like I said, I had this idea. And I love making little wall hangings for home decor. So what I've done here is I've stitched together some red ticking material with some white, just natural canvas that I had in my stash, and I've fringed the edges and trimmed it out so that it's pretty consistent. And then I have, from the 6 by 6 paper, I pieced together this 5" by 7" piece of the red. And then I have of this wonderful, wonderful distressed wood. This is 4 3/4, of course, by 6 3/4. And those are all just layered together and stitched together. All right, so let me bring in all this stuff. We're just going to kind of make a layered, I don't know what to call this. It's just like a layered wall hanging. And you can see I put foam tape on the back. I've inked my edges with faded jeans, or what is it? Barn door. So this is from the 6x6, and I just cut this little, I want to say this is a 4x6. Yes, 4x6 panel from the 6x6, and I put our foam tape on the back. So this is the first thing we're going to put down. And we're going to center this up on our panel. So that's not hard, right? Then I went in and I fussy cut a bunch of pieces and I inked them with our different inks. Some of these were from the ephemera pack. And I just get these ready to go so we can layer. So from our banners, I took this beautiful tag and I put foam tape on the back because dimension is fun. And this is going to go right here. All right. Then I fussy cut the ship's wheel and I also put foam tape on the back of it. And this is going to go right here. Then in your die cuts, there's this wonderful seahorse with this, I don't know what you call that, seaweed maybe or something, I don't know. But it's foliage. And then there's also, hold on. Yeah. So I have this little piece. Let's see, I want to make sure I've got this. I had this all figured out. Yes, okay. You get it all figured out and then you take it apart and you go, what did I do? But it comes back to you. You just have to kind of be bold and put things in place. And then I apologize. It's something's blooming here in North Carolina and it's bothering me a little bit. So if I sound weird, that's what it is. So he goes here. And then to add another layer of dimension from your fussy cuts, there's also this guy who is the same size. So I'm just going to put him, but I'm staggering him, oops, slightly, because what that does is it makes it look even more dimensional. And then I've got this, let's see. Well, let's just move things around and play a little bit and see where we end up. Okay, I think I figured out where I want to go next. So I lifted this up a little bit, and then I took this little sailboat, and I'm going to tuck this in. I'm going to put a little adhesive on it on the bottom. Right here. Okay. And then I've got these Renee bouquets. I know these are doves, but can we just pretend they're seagulls? Would that be okay if we just pretend they're seagulls? Because they add this wonderful feeling of motion and flight to our project. So I want to put one of them over here. Oh, before I put him down, I'm going to take my faded jeans and I'm just going to sponge in a little fake sky so that it looks like there's clouds and there's sky, okay? And then I'm just going to spritz it very okay. And I love how that makes it look like there's a sky there instead of just blank paper. Okay. And I put my distress ink on the top of my stars so that they tied in with the color scheme. All right, so I've put that there. I've got these little I'm going to hold those. I'm not sure what I want to do with them yet. But I know I want this bird to be soaring right here. And I want this bird tucked in back behind here. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So now let me see if my, oh yeah. And then I've got this little starfish that I'm going to put right here in our jar, because that red, now we've got red, 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 and it kind of creates a triangle that draws the eye to see that little jar. And then my starfish, I'm going to tuck in between these layers like this. And then I've got this little tiny whelk. And I've inked all of these. You don't have to if you don't like that. I'm going to put right here. Okay. So that's some really cool layers. Let me see if my glue gun is hot and we'll move to the next thing. I found this little vintage hanger. I'm almost out of these. I got to find more of them somewhere. And I love this. Got this little tag and I've got a piece of white string. And I've doubled it and I've doubled it again. And I'm just going to twist the ends in opposite directions. Then it will kind of coil on itself, which is very cool. I'm going to take this end and put it through my tag. I'm being careful because I don't want to tear this tag. That looks good. I'm just going to tie a knot. I'm going to slip this over the neck of my. Now I'm just going to mess around and add some flowers and stuff while you watch.
My Lord is like cool spring wind when I am tired, laid in my Lord's light, cool blue pond, when I am hot and fading. My Lord's my strength, the reason I try, though times are hard coming. My Lord's my pillow, which I lay my head, and I will answer his beckon. When we sail that final shore, Jesus has to tell us, oh Lord, I want to be on that boat, bathed in love eternal. Oh Lord, I want to be on that boat, bathed in love eternal.
Okay, you can't have a beach collage without some real beachy things. So I've got this sweet little starfish, but one of his arms is broken. So I've lifted this panel so that I can tuck him kind of back behind there. Same thing with this broken sand dollar. Okay. This is real beach sand. That's neat. And then the last thing I want to add, I forget what these are called, these shells. Somebody knows the name. You can tell me. But look how cool this is going to look. Put this down right here in our sky. That looks really neat. All right. I think the last thing I want to do is just spatter this with a little white paint. So I was trying to decide if I needed to put more flowers over here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Let me clean up a little bit so I can think. I don't think I want to add anything else. I'm just going to take some of my white chalk paint. Just getting kind of gloppy. I need to thin it, I think. That's just water. All right, so now I think that does it for this Make and Take Tuesday. Now I need to go take a bath and clean up this mess, but thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little building a collage, a beach collage wall hanging tutorial, and I'm gonna clean up and